Hey there, Earth Angels. Welcome to my channel, and welcome to your week ahead reading. Here on Born of the Rose. I didn't even call it Tarot, it's Born of the Rose. Born of the Goddess. Rose being the highest vibrational flower, and being to me, the symbol of the goddess. And it's the goddess of 10,000 names. I call her Isis. Sometimes I call her Hathor. Sometimes I call her Kali. Sometimes I call her Hecate. Sometimes I call her Mary. Mary Magdalene. It's all the same energy to me. It's the goddess. Sophia. It's another name. These are names that we humans give what cannot be named or spoken. So, we don't fully understand. I hope you had a good weekend. I hope that new moon energy in Scorpio did you right, showed you what you need to see. Sure did for me. Showed me where I still have suppressed anger. That's been my big Achilles in my shadow work. And I can see what triggers it. Yeah, looking for the shadow, looking at that, it can show me what my triggers are. But to find out the true root of it, I find meditation is the only thing. Meditation, contemplation, and reflection upon one's actions. And trying to have an open mind. And a light heart about it. Don't be afraid to laugh at yourself, Earth Angels. Because it might just be funny. Maybe not to you in the moment, but to someone. It was probably funny. Probably to spirit. Been channeling for most of my life. And not always what I wanted to do. But it's always been there. And yeah. I get too serious about stuff. So spirit quite often laughs at me because of how serious I get. And I totally earn it. I know that. I've already picked him up. I just am hesitating for some reason. And I have no idea why. Probably because I'm dramatic. I am. I'm fairly dramatic with stuff. Especially things that upset me. And I know it's just a game, too. It's just a game I really am interested in. And I take very, very seriously for some reason. I don't know. It's life, man. It's life. So this is Sacred Rebels Oracle. And I just wanted to pull one for the overall energy. Yeah, and it's a card, number 23, Defend to the End. They're worthwhile. They're worthwhile. The card of taking it seriously. I'm hanging my head in shame. Because I constantly take things too seriously. And this is the card about the worthwhile. Oh, she's got the blood tears coming down her face, the owl perched on her third eye, framing her face in the feathers. It's a very serious looking face. Very intent, very wise, seeing through the illusions. Okay, Earth Angels, looks like we got a week coming up for us. I'm going to keep her right there because that is the overall energy for us. And I consider myself one of us. of the Earth Angels. You know, there's a lot of people are, you know, the Sirians, Star Seeds, not great, Palladians, Star Seeds, Arcturian. I'm not saying it because I don't buy it. I had a channeled message some 25 years ago that's coming true every day. And yeah, it's prophecy that I received. Myself and a friend, same thought, same time, sitting together. Whoop, we both got the same packet of information downloaded into our heads. And we just like, oh my God, the craziest thought. I had the craziest thought. And just start exchanging back and forth as one of us would take a breath, the other one would continue. Because we had the same thought. And it's about the ascension. What's going on right now? Consciousness rising. Different species of animals are working together now. Certain species of animals have taken on new forms of tool usage. It's incredible what's happening if we can turn away from the distraction devices that are placed out there for us. Spirit, please help me to bring forth the most clear and concise messages for the Earth Angel Collective for this upcoming week. Defend to the end, but worthwhile. What is this energy about, Spirit? Keep shuffling. It's about me continuing to shuffle the cards. Got it. Side rifleman. Okay, so we need to mix them up even more. Got it. I'm with you. I'm your vessel. Take the wheel. You do the driving, Spirit. Just can we do a drive-through donut shop? Thin cuts tonight. Like that's the second time that, I mean, that's like 6 cards on a cut. Hey, I'm just the vessel, okay? Just the vessel. But the Hierophant is in the unseen energy. It could be a card of Taurus, or it's a very learned person, or an institution. The Hierophant is like the masculine, you know, comparative to the High Priestess, the Saturnian side. So the High Priestess could also be connected to Venus, and then the goddess energy. And then the Hierophant would be the rules and the order and the regulations, so very Saturnian. But both very lovely. I typically don't see the Hierophant in that Saturnian energy because he's too lovely. It's a masculine energy that's very grandfatherly. If your grandfather was nice, that is. I don't know what your family was like. Earth Angels. Wheel of Fortune is that's your setting. That's your overall setting for how this is going to play out. I mean, you're an Earth Angel, so you've probably had I don't know, if your family life was great, then something else happened. We tend to go through it. That's how we earn our stripes. That's how we learn our lessons, so we can then help others. So we have the Wheel of Fortune. What's crossing this energy? The King of Pentacles. Stable earth sign, masculine energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Knows how to make the garden, knows how to capitalize on the garden growing, knows how to get the people into the garden to work the garden to get the garden to grow, and knows how to capitalize on it. King of Pentacles, very stable energy. Jeez Louise. Crowning is the High Priestess. Didn't I mention her earlier? Isn't the Hierophant in the unseen? Interesting. Sitting between the two pillars, Boaz and Yachim from Temple of Solomon there. The white and the black, the masculine and the feminine, the yin and the yang. And at the foundation of the whole thing is the sun. This card's come out in 3 readings. That'd be 3. 3 readings tonight. I went that way. That's not 3, that's 2. The first 2 readings then made 3, but I like 3 on that side. So anyway, the sun has come out a few times. That's your foundational. That's your basis is happiness. Good, keep it that way. In the recent past, what do we got? In the recent past, we have a Queen of the Wands. Fire sign, feminine energy. She's about it, about getting stuff done. She's an artist. She's got a black cat. Could be a Leo. Could be an Aries. Could be a Sagittarius, feminine. But that's the recent past. These are energies that I tend to, when I read these cards, I don't see them as people around you. I see them as aspects of you. I'm reading for you. I'm not reading for your neighbor. I'm reading for you. I'm not reading for your ex. I'm reading for you. Okay, if that's going off outside and I'm mentioning... No, I'm not reading for your ex. I'm reading for you. Wow. I hope someone's okay out there. That was not a police car. That was an ambulance. I send them light. I send them love. Please be safe. Okay, back to the reading. Strength is in your near future. Oh, the maiden overcoming the lion, overcoming the inner beast. What I dealt with over the weekend was my inner beast, my anger. Got to see it again. I got to see the root cause of it. I already know the root cause of it. It's not the problem. It's taking things too seriously. Anyway, wow, I am really getting up in my head over this. Earth Angels, how are you seeing yourself in this Wheel of Fortune turning situation? As a Knight of Cups. Kind of romantic, kind of swervy, got your things going on, looking good. Yeah, you got the Pisces fish on your tabard there. Beautiful horse stepping up to the river. Got the emotions in the cup with you. You're looking good. I like it. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that energy. Okay, but the energy around you is the death. There's change in the energy in the world around you. The outside influences on this is death and rebirth. So death, to me, it's an ending. It's not the ending. Like, screen goes blank, the word the end comes across. It's not that. Not that death. It's not the end. But it's an ending. So something's ending around you, Earth Angels. And that's going to be changing some things, probably. So what are our hopes and the fears? Our hopes and fears are for temperance. We want balance. We want balance within ourselves. Temperance is the alchemy card for me. It's the true inner alchemy. Balancing of the masculine and the feminine. I put Shiva Nataraja on my right shoulder and Isis on my left because those are two beings that I personally identify with deeply, strongly. And no, they're not from the same mythology. Not even close. Would they get along? You bet your sweet Bippy. You bet your Bippy they would. Remember the goddess of 10,000 names. One of them is Durga. Could also call her Shanti. Shanti Om. Okay, the likely outcome, Spirit. What do we got? We get the Hermit. Going inward, reflecting. Pulling away from the electronics, away from the he said, she said crowd, pulling away from the other people's, and turning inward to self to find the answers. But defend to the end. The worthwhile. Keep coming back to that, because it's also the Wheel of Fortune. That's, to me, the Wheel of Fortune is a magnificent card. It's the card of alchemy in action, actionated alchemy. Alchemy? No, alchemy. It's manifestation happening. Universal level. The wheel is spinning. Crossing that's an earthly energy. A masculine, stable, wants the rules followed earthly energy. The unseen energy was the Hierophant. What's going on here, Earth Angels? We were fiery and passionate in the recent past. We're going to be strong and fierce in the near future. We're grounded in the fact that we're happy and high illumination. Crowning us is intuition. This is good. This is all really good stuff. And then the Hermit, we're inner reflecting. This upcoming week's great, Earth Angels. And we're going to understand how to defend to the end the worthwhile. You know what that means to you. You know what your part of this game is. It's a game, but it's a worthwhile game. Wow, taking things too seriously again, Dean. Jeez, come on. Get a little light for the people. Give them some funny stuff. I don't know where that came from. I didn't say it. Spirit, what do we got? What about this Hermit? Anything else for the Hermit? I mean, that's not funny, Spirit. Three Swords. See? This is why I don't joke with Spirit. No sense of humor. Come on, Spirit. What do we got for the Hermit? What do you got for me? Anything else for this, conclusion energy as the likely outcome is the Hermit looking inward? What do you got for me? Because of the world. Okay, that makes sense. I can get behind that. Yeah, that makes sense. Because we're going to take the world out into a new place. Defend to the end the worthwhile. The world. Yep. Okay, I'm seeing that going together. Absolutely. Crossing the Wheel of Fortune is that stable earth energy. Okay. Hey, Earth Angels, looks like we've got a really good week in front of us, and it's going to be a week where we can do our thing. Do that thing that you do. Whatever it is that you do. For me, I bring a different perspective to the situation I'm in. That's my thing. I work in engineering. I'm a project manager in regular life. And when conflicts come up or the issues come in, my thing is to bring in new perspective. Look at a very humanistic approach. Because it's usually where the problems that actually happens with the humans, not with the physical stuff. Except for the physical stuff the humans made. Again, it's a humanistic approach. And yeah, so that's my thing. Do your thing, and do it to the best of your ability. What I'm saying is, don't just phone it in this week. I have a feeling this is going to be a big week for us Earth Angels, and it's going to be good. And we're going to get to defend to the end the worthwhile. And so it is, I hope. Earth Angels, thank you for stopping in. I was really hoping for a funny, light, silly read for you tonight, and this one's really straightforward. I'm not going to say it's like heavy and dour and like dire or anything like that. It's pretty straightforward, nuts and bolts. Got a big week. It's not going to be horrible. We're going to get through it. We're going to do it great, because that's what we do, because that's why we're here. Thank you for stopping in, Earth Angels. I love you. I'm sending you peace. Hey, if it was a good video, click the like. If you didn't like the video, I mean, I'd rather you didn't, because then it makes me cry inside. But leave me a comment if you got something out of this. And if there's something you really didn't like about the video, I mean, you can let me know, but I probably won't change. I'm really stubborn. You almost would think I was a Taurus, but I'm not. I'm an Aries with a Leo moon. Yeah, it's like a Taurus. Only inferior. So that means worse. Anyway, I love you guys. Thanks for stopping in. I hope you have a wonderful week. Take care, Earth Angels. Peace and love.